Different kind of video here, guys. I'm going to share with you the two unedited clips that I created to serve as video evidence or proof of the extent and the severity of the scripted summoning bug. The first one, the longer one, is what I sent directly to Moonton. You'll see I'm like talking to the developers in it. It's like very raw footage, unedited, but I did that intentionally so people know I'm not doctoring anything and I'm not trying to make it like entertaining. This is just the evidence, and I really think it will convince you just like it convinced Moonton. I held off on sharing this for 2 days because they politely asked me to, and we communicated a lot behind the scenes. It was very clear to me they were taking this very seriously, so I thought it was important to respect their wishes. That being said, I am sharing it now, and they know I am. You will see my first 50 summons across 5 banners, spending 9 months, and then over 10 different banners worth of summoning from Sebastian Cain's. Go check out Sebastian Cain's. He has an amazing video as well. We've both gone back and forth sharing our information, and his is crazy because he always pulls a legendary on his 22nd summon. Remarkable. The final thing I want to say before we get into the footage is please, if you notice anything else like this, even since this little patch they had yesterday, any summoning abnormalities, strange anomalies in patterns and things like that, if you see things that feel like a bug, please feel free to reach out to me directly. You'll see my Discord handle in the description, as well as a link to my Discord server, the Fast and Fastidious. We really want to stay on top of this, both like me, but also Moonton, moving forward with bugs, catching them early, reporting them appropriately. They were a fan of how I submitted this video evidence, and I will continue to do that, like with these unlisted videos in the future. We really want to stay on top of this. So if you notice something strange, if you notice a bug, please report it. If not directly to them, at least to me. Let us know. All right, guys, here's the footage. Here's the evidence. Let's do it. All right, I'm going to post this 100% unedited. I want to show you summons that were streamed live at the time, 100% live, then posted publicly within a week after that banner, have not been touched or edited since. We have my polls that I posted 2 days ago. We have ones from 13 days ago. We have ones from 20 days ago. We have ones from 8 months ago in March, and ones from 9 months ago in February for Valentine's. Please watch this. The first 4 10 polls are exactly the same every single time. The only unifying condition I can see is it was always a special Invocation of Spirits standard 15x banner. So a rate up of, actually back here on the Virna, this was 10x, but it was the rate up banner for 2 legendary heroes. And I was coming off of having pulled earlier and coming off a legendary recently. I don't know if it was my last 10 pull or 2 10 pulls, I don't know, but not deep into pity. They're all the same, and every single example on my account has been proven to be the same. And I've seen many viewer examples where it's 100% the same. So let's just go quickly. This is the first 10 pull. I hope this doesn't take too long, but we're going to show you at least 4 10 pulls on each. So you'll see the rares and the uncommons are not only always in the same spot, the rares and the uncommons are always the same. So you'll see the next 4 10 pulls, I'll tell you right now, Nunea, Autumn, then the epic is variable, but it's always epic here. Ryder, Gorza, Drogo, Ryder, Camille, Voltus. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is the one from November the 8th, 13 days ago. So Nunea, Autumn, epic always goes here. Ryder, Gorza, Drogo, Ryder, Camille, Voltus. All right, let's pause that. Excuse me. Let's go to the next one. Like I said, I'm not going to edit this. This was my big pulse for Twyla. This was the first 10 pull. Nunea, Autumn, there's an epic. It's Navros, Ryder, Gorza, Drogo, Ryder. Gets blocked here by Twyla, but she'll go away in a second. Camille and Voltus. Next up, this is from 8 months ago, March the 10th, the Hotsit and Artemis banner. Nunea, Autumn, Livian, but the epic goes there. Ryder, Gorza, Drogo, Ryder, Camille, Voltus. All right. And then this one, the oldest one I was able to find. To be fair, I have so many pulls videos, it was hard to find even 5. It's like needles in the haystack when I had the right times. Usually I pull on 1+1 or nascent or 2x by 15x. Oh, this one we're ahead 1, excuse me. There you go. Here you go. Sorry, that was my second 10 pull, which you see will also get repeated. Let's press play. Like I said, I want this to be clean and unedited so you guys actually believe me. This is a video for you, developers. Please, I'm not wearing a tinfoil hat. Nunea, Autumn, epic spot, Ryder, Gorza, Drogo, Ryder, Camille, Voltus. All right, let's keep going. Now the next pull for the Twyla one, there's a Smile 1 ad, I think, so we'll have to skip ahead. Let's wait till I'm done talking. Come on. You guys I can give video links for all 3 of these as well. You can see all the titles. All right, let's go. This is the second temple. Epic. Was that the second? Let me just make sure. It might have been the, let's see. Yes, it is. Okay. So that's the second. So you can see it goes Aatrox, Osiris, so epic, and then the rest will all be the same. Sculf, Cutter, looks like Rum Nose back there behind my head. I think a lot of people are probably already convinced, but I just really want to prove it that I'm not crazy. Sorzis, Rum Nose, oh my God, that's so annoying. Sorzis, Rum Nose, we have to be clear on this one because it's the first one. Autumn and Gonkba. Okay, let's go to the next. Let's wait. So it's epic, Sculf, Cutter, Rum Nose, Sorzis, Rum Nose, Autumn, Gonkba. Let's go. I got to go back so you guys can see that when I make my comparison. Sorry, we got to watch that again. Normally I'd edit this, but I want people to 100% believe me, so I'm not going to edit anything. All right, let's go. So now let's see the second pull over here. This was the banner from November the 1st. This guy talks a lot. Very annoying guy here. Let's press play. This is the Smile ad, Smile 1 ad. So right before the pull, I did a Smile 1 ad. Let's skip the Smile 1 ad. Free little plug for Smile 1 here. So developers, you can go use Smile 1. All right, let's go. All right, here it is, second temple. Epic, same thing, right? Sculf, Cutter, Rum Nose, Sorzis, Rum Nose, Autumn. None of this has been edited, right? This is like, I mean, I streamed it live, then I edited it to make a video on YouTube, but I haven't touched any of this stuff since it went live. This is the one, the Artemis Hot Sit from 8 months ago in March. A lot of talking. This guy's really chatty. All right, there you go. Epic, Sculf, Cutter, Rum Nose, Sorzis, Rum Nose, Autumn, and Gonkba. Okay, next temple. Okay, let's see it. Epic, Sculf, Cutter, Rum Nose, Sorzis, Rum Nose, Autumn, Gonkba. Epic, Sculf, Cutter, Rum Nose, Sorzis, Rum Nose, Autumn, Gonkba. I'm not going to say every time, but you can just see as I change, only the epic and my head is moving around. These are all the same. Just like the first temple, they're all the same. The next one's going to blow your mind because I don't pull any epics. So it's actually just the same 10 pull 5 times in a row. Ryder, Scheller, Narvi, Liam, Wagrock, Rogers, Screef, Rogers. Oh, sorry, too fast. This is the third 10 pull. Identical. Not one thing different. Only my head is moving because these are different videos and different periods of time. This is me begging for Iona. Maybe now I don't get her because of some scripting. I don't know. Let's see. I quick clicked here, so we got to. All right, there you go. You can see it's the same thing. Now this is the one from 8 months ago. So far, I haven't found one example where this wasn't the case in my summons. And every viewer that sent me enough data, it's hard because the summoning record only goes back 300. But a lot of viewers record their pulls or have videos or pictures, or some just pull like 50 at a time. Like at least a dozen have sent it to me now. There you go, same thing. So I know the Fred video might have, for some people, came from a bad place. I know my follow-up was interesting, but not 100% right. The next one is right for the Divines, or at least very largely right. And then this one is completely and utterly undeniable. So I'm really frustrated by you guys, the developers, saying I'm making stuff up and I'm misleading. You guys said I was being dishonest to my viewers. That's what you told me. This is not dishonest. What is dishonest about this? 9 months apart, 5 different banners, the exact same thing. What are we talking about? How am I being dishonest? Let's see the fourth tempo. These are also without epics, so they're all identical. Let's wait. Oh, that's too fast. And see, they're all identical. Talking about some stuff here. Intro. This is the fourth 10 pull. This is the Artemis Hot Sit one. I hope you're taking this seriously. I really hope you're taking this seriously. People want to call me annoying, it's fine. But when people call me crazy or that I lie to people, it's a whole nother level. Boom, 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 boom. 5 banners, 5 different videos, all filmed live, all 9 months apart. Let's go here. So from what I found so far, it's the first 4 are always the same. We'll still watch just to see. I haven't checked now after the 5th. I haven't watched the 5th from all of them, so there seems to be variance. Let's watch. But at the very least, you've seen 4 temples exactly the same. Only the epics always in the same spot, but the actual epic varies. So here you go. Let's compare that. Let's see what happens. It is epic again. Maybe it's the same. I don't know. I was clicking around very fast. The first 4 are what I confirmed. Looks like it's the same. So it's the first 5. Exactly the same. So it's 5 in a row. Exactly the same. You see? Only the epic is changing who it is, but not even where it is. There you go. A month ago, 20 days ago, whatever. Space. Let's see. I'm sorry this video is long, but I said I don't want to edit it because I want it to be 100% genuine. People are saying I'm not being genuine. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. There we go. That's 5 in a row, right? 5 in a row, all the same across 5 banners, 9 months apart. 3/4 of a year. Over 3/4 of a year, because this one is from February 18th, and now it's November 21st. From what I can tell, as far back as I've been able to go, it's always the same. So here's the 5th temple, always the same. Let's see if it changes with the 6th one. This might be where it changes. I was skipping around pretty fast, and it did seem like at some point it changed. Perhaps I could be wrong, and I was skipping around too fast. All right. So it's 3 rares in that kind of triangle pattern. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so the 6th one is where it changes, right? So we go from here. So my first 5 every time are 100% the same. So this is where it's finally going to change. We'll double check all of this, but here I hit a legendary early. So it's not catastrophic per se if it only turns out we have to test more people. A lot of content creators and viewers have posted their videos online. So we'll be able to go back through that, or people can do it themselves, or developers, you guys can do it, because now I've proven it's a thing, right? Maybe it's always the first 50, so you're kind of destined or cursed to be stuck with your first 50, but then maybe variance comes into play, because you can see clearly these are different. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, totally different, right? So the 6th 10 pull, it changes, but the first 5 10 pulls were identical among all of these. This guy talks way too much. Come on. Let's see. Just want to confirm. Yeah, so far, they're completely different. So you see, this is what randomness should look like. They're all different. So here's my little summoning ritual, my silly ritual. And I think this one's going to be genuinely random again, right? Let's see. Okay, so the first 5 10 pulls we saw across all 5 of these sessions. I can find every session I've ever done if you guys want. I really hope this is so sufficient for you to believe me. The chance of this is like 1 over a quadrillion to a very high exponential power. It is completely impossible for those first 5 to always be the same. You can see these all changed. So on the 6th 10 pull, it changed, but for the first 5, it was identical. So please take me seriously. And this is something we got to fix, or the game, I think, is not in a good spot. Thank you very much. Bye. Here we have evidence, a great document Sebastian Kane's compiled that he sent to me of every single banner he could find, and he's been playing the game forever, going back and looking at his first handful of summons on all the strictly special Invocation of Spirits 15x rate ups. You can see as recently as, a little more than a week ago or whatever. But then, please take this seriously. You'll see at the bottom, it goes all the way back to the start of global launch. And you can see he's hitting at 22, and the first 2  10 pulls are always identical. So just like in the video I said with mine, when there is an epic, those can be variable, who the epic is, but the spot is all the same. So we'll see here, August the 6th, 2023, first 10 pull coming onto a new banner. It does this pattern you're going to get used to seeing. Wogrock, Ryder, Cuke, Preetor, Sorzis. I think this is Cutter again. Cutter, Sorzis, Cuke. Then this is the epic spot. Then we have Screef. You can see this 10 pulls the same every time. And then we always get, oh my God, Gonkba, and then you hit your legendary. So here's the first example Sebastian was able to find. People even found evidence of this going back to the Forerunner and beta servers. You can see these are clips from his live recordings. You can see his face in the corner of some of them. So if we look over here, that's the pattern. Let's go again. You can see cut off a little here because, oh, not cut off, but it's strange because he started off with a single pull. So it was not dependent upon 10 pulls or single pulls. So here he does a single pull wog rock, and then second was Ryder. So on this 10 pull, it goes from Ryder to Drogo, who's the first of his second 10 pop if he did it that way. So you'll see that. This 10 pull, again, is identical. It's offset because he did the single pull. So Drogo comes here as opposed to here. Amala comes here as opposed to second position and so on. But it's identical. And then here he hits on the first of the 10 pull, which is the 22nd pull because of the single with Wagrok. Very clear here again. And you'll see these stacked up. You'll see, so here goes 10 pull, 22nd. He gets the legendary. So he's very different than the evidence I sent of me. Because with me, my 50 was just like a normal 50, no legendaries. Sebastian has just been hammering those, not unknowingly, but his account's been being blessed with a legendary on the 22nd every time. Very good example here. You can see this is exactly the same picture as this, even though they are, over 2 months apart. But you can see here it's Maul in the flexible epic spot. Here is Damon. You can see these are always the same, just like mine when I showed those third 10 pulls. These are always the same, which is insane. And then it always goes Gonkpa and then legendary. So Gonkpa, Setram, Gonkpa, Nyx. There's a lot. I'm going to bring you through all of it. You can skip around if you need to, if you don't have the patience. We have here April the 20th. So about, I think exactly 4 weeks after this banner, just about. We're getting the flexible spot here. Now it is Yankar, everything else the same. That second 10 pull is always identical. It always is Drogo, Amala, Peter, Preeter, Rutu. Who is this guy? I don't even know. Arlo, Nero, Deimos, Rogers, Cutter. It's the same every time. You can see, and then it goes Gonkpa, legendary. Now it's Edith. Pattern also, he's reporting stops after 5 10 pulls or 50 pulls. It doesn't matter if they're 10 pulls, exactly like with me. This one is very unique because for some reason that Gonkpa spot was replaced by a legendary lord. So maybe that has its own random thing that comes in. That might be a separate line of seeding of randomness, but definitely look into that. But you will see same thing. The flexible spot is Avalon. That second pull, Drogo through Cutter is identical. You can see Sebastian's face. And then weirdly, instead of Gonkpa, it's Araka. And then we got Setram. That was July. Now to this month, we got more video stuff. His newer stuff, he actually has the summoning record. We're going to finish with that. I'm going from oldest to newest. Remember the second, Twyla and Hex. You can even see Sebastian's channel popping down. You can see exactly the same order and everything. All the rares and uncommons the same. Flexible spot goes to Navros. The Drogo through Cutter, second pull is always the same. And Gonkpa legendary, this time he got Twyla. Here you can see he did too many summons, so he couldn't see it all on all those things. But this was his third 10 pull on 2 different banners, so 12 days ago and 6 days ago. And you can see they go Gonkpa, legendary, Spring, Rumnose, Voltus. I think that's Rogers, Screef, Wagrok, Sorzis, Wagrok. So you can see there it is. That's that 22nd pull again. And then here you can see it more zoomed out, what happened with Eloin. Can we see the before? Yes, we can. So here you go. This is that flexible spot. He got hollow, right? This is the older, this is the newer, you can see. So that's the first 10 pull. Then this is the Drogo through Cutter like we always see. And then this is the third 10 pull, 22nd pull, Eloin preceded by Gonkpa. And then finally, we've got this Comet thing, which, is there an offset here? Yeah, this one's just a bizarre Comet example he found. And then finally, this is the constancy thing at 22 using his record. So you can see it goes, where's the start of this? I want to find it. I can't find the first 10 pulls, so maybe he's missing that. Oh no, here it is. It goes, yeah, this is the first, second, third is what's going. So here you go, Wagrok through Cutter with the flexible spot. We got Lightlock. Sebastian got Lightlock. Then Drogo through Cutter, as we always see. Gonkpa, then Constance. So just like with me, Sebastian, of all the videos he was able to find that were relevant, he couldn't find a single thing that didn't follow this pattern. I also didn't. So it's like proven, and it's not good. Especially if you have someone like Sebastian, he keeps hitting on the 22nd one, so he's getting a crazy early benefit time after time after time.